Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we finished off our infiltration of Shido's palace and we've got to the treasure room. All that's left to do now is to send the calling card to Shido and to take his heart. And that's what we're going to do in this part. We are going to be starting the process. I'll be honest, the sending the calling card and doing the boss fight with Shido is the next 3 parts. I'm just warning you now. I mean, it's a seriously long boss fight, and it has 3 phases, I believe, and it's you know, to cause him a lot of damage is kind of tricky. His defenses are pretty fucking high. So we've got to work out how are we going to get our calling card out there to Shido, because obviously he's at the Diet Building, which is obviously going to have a lot of security and security cameras around the place, so we can't just pop up and pop the card through his letterbox. So we're going to be doing something a little bit different this time. It's going to be a different kind of calling card this time, and
How stylish.
I'll be honest, I absolutely fucking love this. This is like one of the, honest to God, this is like one of the best moments in the whole fucking game. I love this section of the game. It's so goddamn awesome. And you can tell it's awesome because we go into anime cutscene mode. But yes, I absolutely adore this section. This little sequence, it's so fucking good. Gotta cover our... gotta cover their voices a bit so that they don't know who we are. But yeah, Futaba's basically put out a video calling card throughout the entire country, which is fucking awesome. It's so amazing. And it's just such a good moment. I just love it. And yeah, we're going to completely show up Shido for the piece of shit that he is. Yeah, I just love this because all the police are just like, oh, what the shit's going on now? How do we stop this? Everything's going badly now. Oh, they cut us off. Pieces of shit. What are they doing? And I love Futaba's face here. Yeah, fuck you. I just love Futaba here is like MVP. I mean, to be honest, she's already one of my favourite characters in the whole game. But just this kind of cements her as being absolutely indispensable. She's just awesome in this section. Yeah, I love this. And then we have the reveal at the end here.
Could this be real? Don't block the road, people! What's going on? You're not gonna sit back and watch.
Stop looking. Jesus Christ. And I love this. That little drawing on there.
Hey, you can see his face.
Yes. Before that happens, we will take this country.
Like I said, here, I love this reveal, the reveal here of the you know, the main protagonist being alive, so that everybody now, so that Shido and all his cronies now know that he's alive.
Crush them beneath my heel.
And again, this is something else which is a bit different from other the other villains that we have to take down, where Shido's kind of like quite adversarial, if that's the right word, you know, aggressive, and he's like, let's take this you know, I'm gonna, you know, he now knows that they're coming after him, gonna try and steal his heart, and he's just like, try and do your best, I'll take you guys down. So I kind of like, you have to give him a little bit of respect for that, even if he is a vile, disgusting piece of garbage. But there you go.
Didn't your men check the certificate and carrier documents?
Yes, but
Give me a straight answer.
No. The answer is no, he didn't, because it was all fake bullshit. So yeah, and I also really like this. It just kind of shows the, you know, the director, the head of the police, who's in on it. Remember, is absolutely losing his mind and kind of just wants to deal with this straight away. And yeah, as we know from last part, Akechi's sacrificed himself at this point, so it's, but again, it's kind of another thing of, Akechi, where the fuck are you? You should be dealing with my shit here, boy. Where the hell are you? And again, this is another nice thing where they don't show Shido's full-on shadow form that you're going to be facing. They kind of keep it in the dark and kind of keep it in suspense, so you don't see it kind of immediately, which I also kind of like. Gives you a bit of something to look forward to with his when you finally get on with the boss fight itself. You know, it's something that I actually really like about it.
No. Could I have done something wrong? Then
Hey!
First class acting here by Sai.
Don't tell me. Was your heart... Could this be true, Nichima?
what have I done?
The Phantom Thief. He's alive.
even so, how did he escape from the station?
Yeah, but I think this is kind of a good way for Sai to kind of try to avoid as much trouble as possible by kind of faking that she's been by faking that she's, you know, had her heart changed by the Phantom Thieves and doesn't really know anything up to this point, which is kind of a cool little, you know, so they can't arrest her for anything, even if they can destroy her career. They can still destroy her career, of course, because, you know, yeah, the director's dead, so of course now all this, so all this kind of falls on Sai's shoulders because, you know, they don't want to take, they're not going to take responsibility.
Very well.
So yeah, push it onto Sai, of course. So yeah, but at least she isn't going to be going to jail anytime soon, which is something.
Police officials are said to be currently reviewing the facts of the Phantom Thieves notice, and
so yeah.
Welcome. Search the place.
Yeah. And so it's at this kind of moment where, just before the game, depending on how many of the social links you've kind of maxed out, you will have a bunch of people kind of that are related directly to the Shido section, like a lot of the characters that you kind of maxed out your social links on, they will shut my fucking throat. They're going to show up at this kind of point and be kind of, you know, they're going to kind of show up and kind of show them kind of helping the Phantom Thieves out.
You're just some useless criminal's lapdog. Justice isn't on your side.
Yeah, because Sojiro kind of a badass in that scene. I won't lie, I kind of like Sojiro in that scene.
The notice put forth by these so-called Phantom Thieves is absolutely groundless. It is nothing more than a wicked terrorist act aimed at obstructing the elections. What we need now is a
So yeah,
powerful
and you know, a lot of people, you know, the fact that Shido's so popular here, he can probably thinks they can get away with it here by just saying, oh, it's a load of bullshit. It's just, you know, the Phantom Thieves are a terrorist organization. and they're just, trying to cause, just trying to cause problems before the election. So he thinks, he can just sweet talk his way out of this one, and just be like, everything, it's still all the Phantom Thieves' fault. The Phantom Thieves are talking out their asses. All this is completely rubbish, even though we know it's not. And we're there, which seems kind of dangerous to me, but whatever.
Oh, I don't know what to believe anymore.
I hope they catch them
So yeah,
soon.
and I think this scene is also kind of showing that even though the majority of people are still on Shido's side, there is a bit of doubt being sown by the fact that sorry, the character that everybody thought was dead, i.e. our main boy, the fact that he's still alive kind of
A lot of people are gathered here.
destroys their kind of doesn't destroy, but kind of damages their credibility a bit.
All they're doing is making
So, yeah.
noise, though.
Seriously, they should just go home and sleep. After what happened. Not
My
many
God.
people want to see Shido have a change of heart. What we're about to do is just... right?
It's the right thing to do. They'll see soon enough, Makoto. Don't you worry.
You have a point.
Plus, we don't really have a choice. we kind of in over our head here, so we've just got to keep, can't stop at this point. We've got to keep going. So yeah, because we maxed out Oya's social link, we see her kind of amongst the crowd outside the Diet building, kind of showing up, which I kind of like. It kind of fits in with her character's kind of social link arc as well, that she would be trying to get involved with this stuff.
That's what I like to hear.
There may not be
Yeah,
many
Mishima shows up here as well,
cherish our
so that's
force.
something.
Let's go change Shido's heart.
Yep, time for us to head in. And yes, it's at this point now where we get to see some of the social links that we've maxed out. So yeah, we get to see
Your victory is
Yoshida
certain.
looking on.
Isn't this crazy? The Phantom
And we also get to see...
I wish I'd gone
I don't remember
solo.
what's her name.
I've seen it in person and
Shit,
show you that
my
way.
my brain's gone.
To think it would turn out to be
Sorry, it's
such a
Kawakami. Of course, it's
troublemaker.
Kawakami. It's kind of her kind of yeah. So it's pretty much everybody you've maxed out your social link with.
It's almost like we're praying to
Kind of,
Phantom Thieves here.
Cheering you on and praying for your victory.
Wasn't there a rumor going around that the Phantom Thieves were murdering people? I knew they were no good the moment that stuff came up. I bet they're just a bunch of scumbags.
Oh, I
His voice
see.
acting there was pretty poor, to be honest. That voice was pretty bad. Sorry, don't like it. So yeah, there you go. I think it only shows the social link ranks that you've completely maxed. Although the Oya and Mishima one, I think they show up whatever, because I know I haven't maxed out Mishima's social link. But anyway, enough preamble. Even though we've got a fair bit, we've got 6 minutes of preamble left. Sorry, this takes for fucking ever. Anyway, now we're heading to the treasure room. And we're going to be finally heading in to deal with Shido once and for fucking all. And I have to say, as a... I think this is... this area, I think, is my favorite in terms of the boss arenas that you end up fighting in.
What did you do
I actually
to
really like it.
He was your own son.
I had a feeling it was something like that. He reminded me too much of that woman. I also have an idea as to why he approached me. He was hoping to trap me, was he not? He was sharp, but in the end he was just a kid. I controlled him merely by offering praise.
Yeah. So
intended to dispose of him.
I think at this point it's just a bit of a final kind of push to kind of show what kind of character Shido is at this point. You know, the fact that he just... everybody is just someone to be used in his mind. And, you know, that he never really gave a shit about Akechi. It was just, you know, he ordered, you know, Futaba's mum to be killed just so he could get her research. Yeah, kill Hari's father just so he wouldn't blab. Got rid of Akechi as soon as he outlived his usefulness, even after everything that Akechi helped him to achieve. So yeah, it's just kind of a final push to kind of really let it... Sorry, to really let it kind of... to really push the point home that he's just a completely... he just doesn't give a shit about anybody. It's all about his own personal gain and nothing else. That's all he's doing this for. And his arrogant kind of aspersions about, you know, bringing Japan back to former glory is just what he used to is a line he kind of uses to kind of fool himself that he's doing something for the greater good rather than just being a greedy, selfish piece of garbage, basically. And again, it's more of that kind of, that arrogant kind of, I know what's best, I'm chosen by God, which is, you know, to be, to be brutally honest, it's what a lot of, it's what a lot of political leaders tend, it's the same kind of bullshit that a lot of political leaders tend to say when they win, you know, chosen by God and all that kind of bullshit.
Surrendering the seat of Prime Minister to me. Everyone denies the value of
because you've killed off so many political parties and just caused absolute chaos through evil, destructive means, you piece of shit.
One that does not waver.
You know, you've set up everything in kind of all the vile, disgusting stuff which has happened recently. You're the one who's kind of set it into motion. And you've just been charismatic enough to be able to lure everybody in that you're really the good guy in all this. Time for a fight.
Disobey me must be eliminated. However, considering the loss of Akechi, it would be a waste to kill those.
Yeah, and I like this again. It just kind of shows that what he thinks of people. That, you know, he goes to us. Hey, look, I know that I've done all this vile, horrible shit to you, but you're all strong Persona users. Why don't you just, you know, take Akechi's place and help me, you know, continue on and do what the fuck I want. And if you do that, then I will, you know, grant you anything you want, power, money, whatever. And he's just... yeah, just like you said, it's just another point to show that he doesn't give a shit about Akechi. He just cared about what Akechi could do for him. And if we can do that, and we will agree to do that, then no one cares about it. Then he just doesn't give a shit about Akechi anymore. And again, I really like this little... the speech that he gives at the end with all these people applauding him. It just really gives this a bit of extra, this boss fight, a bit of extra oomph. And this is something new as well, where all the people sitting there have been crushed. And this is a new one where we actually have to kind of, where the boss arena kind of falls into place. It's kind of cool, actually, to be honest.
Do not think of me as you did my foolish son who acted so brashly.
You little...
Die! Without
And I mean, the hat is a bit much, but I really do like his design. I really do like his boss design here. And that's time for the first phase. Not really. Join you next time for the next part of Persona 5, when we'll be going through, I think, the first two phases. We'll be going through the... we'll be completing the Shido. We'll be doing the Shido boss fight in the next part. And we were trying to take this guy down once and for all. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5. My throat. Anyway, see you next time.